allowing you to submit online if you are quarantined. Like if you're here and I don't tell you otherwise, I'll just check it in class. But if you do have to get quarantined, because usually that situation is you're here today and the next thing I know you're gone and I don't get to see you or talk to you about anything, assume you'll just get on Canvas, you will follow along with the lessons and kind of use that. If you do have any questions, email me about whatever. If there's a quiz or a test that comes up, depending on when you come back, we'll try to make arrangements for you to take it at home. But we'll just figure that out as we go along. So do know that you are expected to keep up with your work, do not come back. Nobody really has that's in this class, but just make sure you know that you cannot just come back and say, oh, I missed the last 9 days. What am I supposed to do? Okay. All right, 20% solution. How many liters do we have? Don't know. Don't know. So you're going to put an X there for that one. The percent alcohol is given to us, and I'm just going to write it as a decimal, 0.2. Just like if you have 10 liters of 50% orange juice, you have 5 liters of orange juice, we're going to do the same idea. How much pure alcohol do we have? Well, you would have to take 20% or 0.2 times X. That would give us the total liters of pure alcohol. Our 80% solution, well, how many liters are they giving us? They're giving us 30. They're telling us. So that's got to be 30. Percent alcohol is given. It is 80%, which we write as 0.8. The total liters of alcohol will be 0.8 times 30, which is 24. If you write that, that's fine. But I'm just going to put 0.8 times 30. Now we use those two, we add those two together to get our mixture. Well, if I take X amount of 20% and 30 liters of 80%, how do I represent that under the mixture? Okay, you're not going to give me a number, you're just going to give me an expression. It's going to be X plus 30. They tell us they want a 40% solution, so it's 0.4. Right there. And what goes in, what should be that last column? Total liters of alcohol for the final mixture. 0.4 times X plus 30. Okay. This last column is our equation. This is what it's going to come down to. Basically, you want to know the amount of alcohol in the first solution plus the amount of alcohol in the second solution has to equal the amount of alcohol in the final solution. So it's going to be 0.2x plus 0.2x plus 0.8 times 30 equals 0.4 times x plus 30. And so you get 0.2x plus 24 equals 0.4x plus 12. Just solve that. And let's see if I subtract 0.2. I get 24 equals 0.2x plus 12. Subtract 12. Divided by 0.2. And what is that, 60? All right, 60 liters. To check this, you cannot just plug this back into the equation. Because if you had the wrong equation, it's gonna work, but it doesn't mean it satisfies the situation. You got to go back up to the beginning to make sure everything works with 60 as the 20% solution. So to check this, so you get 60 liters at 20%, so you would take 0.2 times 60. What's that give me? 0.2 times 60 would be Not 120.
12.
12. It's going to be 12. 2 times 60 would be 0.2. So that would be 12. So that would be 12 liters of alcohol in the 20% solution. Then we take 0.8 times 30, which is 24. How many liters are in the final mixture now? 60 plus 30, which is 90. And what's the percent of the final mixture? It is 40%. So what's 0.4 times 90? 36. Now, does that confirm that is correct? Yeah, because the 12 plus 24 has to add up to 36. Okay. So on a lot of these word problems, you got to go back to the beginning to check them. All right, here's what you're going to do. Page 102 and 103. I got two different things here. If you got a perfect or you did really well on the quiz and you think this is pretty straightforward, these are a little more challenging. Okay, I encourage you to try those. Okay, if you're still working through things, go ahead and do the top ones. Some of them obviously share some problems. I'm not going to make you do one or the other. But if you want, like I said, maybe a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead and do the ones in the red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. 8.
So, what's going to do?
And then I'm going to pull some of you back here to do some book covering.
Mr. I have a question. You put a
I did
zero.
everyone's an easy one.
You did it?
Yeah.
Who didn't do it then? Somebody didn't do it.
It's okay. I'm doing the easy one. Right? There's no point of me doing the hard one.
Just because you can't handle the hard ones?
Because it's always really easy to hold my hands.
I was just confused. And I
What is
wrote
it
down
work
my
on?
own.
Should have done that easy one.
I'll fix it. Somebody didn't do it. It was next period. I just forgot to write it down. So I will fix it. And if you don't see it in a day, let me know. Just remind me. Okay. First of all, let me hand back your quizzes.
Are you falling for it?
You may work with somebody other than who you sit with. If you want to change seats, that's fine. Actually, Aaron, I want you to clear that table and come up here or go somewhere because I need that table. And here's your quiz.
That's a pretty close one I got. 87, 59, 76. No, I got like 83.
Don't do them both. One or the other. One or the other.
It was for a long time. It was bad for a while.
I just had like 3 ref tests. That's really
Carter.
What is this? This page hurts my eye. I'm opening my book now.
Big fan.
Oh, my pages went. The next person to use this book is
Okay.
the condition's going to be okay.
Yeah, be sure. Out.
Okay, so
Say that. It was the one I thought.
Wait, was it
The one I thought was your
That's a wow.
Yeah, okay. I said the cube of 27.
Oh, there wasn't.
yeah, I knew that.
Well.
Finish with a yellow piece of paper. That's why I got one of these wrong.